Aloha everybody, Kaiwaza with you. Welcome back to my channel and our cavalcade of Hawaiian records as I'm going through my gigantic collection. Record by record, we're on the letter C. We're in the last video discussing the brothers Cazimero records, and so we're going to continue with that. And I do apologize if you're hearing some noise, ambient noise from the building next door, because there's a bunch of kids and whatever out there and people yelling and whatever, apartment living, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this video. Brothers Cazimero, we are up to the year, they basically did an album every year. This was 1979, Waikiki, My Castle by the Sea. And you see this little pink hotel here, that is the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, which actually is pink, much more pink than this. And the Cazimero brothers did perform in that hotel, in the showroom there, for quite some time. Quite a popular attraction there. The next album, Hawaii in the Middle of the Sea, Cazimero. As I mentioned on the last video, that the Cazimero style is very unique and very sort of lofty and elevating and artistic, as far as, kind of somewhat making Hawaiian music a different ethereal sort of thing. And this album is a very good example of that. This is a very lofty album. The gatefold, and quite a few very popular songs came out off of this album for them. Home in the Islands, One Small Favor, Kawailele o Nu'uanu, big hit, Waimea Lullaby. So a lot of airplay. I mean, all their albums got a lot of airplay. This one got like a huge amount of airplay, but they were all very popular. The brothers Cazimero, Captured Magic. These are performances from the Ocean Showroom, live recordings when they were performing at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel Ocean Showroom. Their dancer is Lena Ala Haini there. Danced with them forever. I think she just passed away pretty recently, actually. This album, is this a 1982, I think? 1982. Hawaiian Hula Eyes. And I would kind of go out on a limb and personally say this is my favorite Brothers Cazimero. They did a CD later on, which I also really, really like. But Hawaiian Hula Eyes would be my favorite Cazimero album, vinyl. It is really geared toward hula dancing, so the songs are more in, a lot of the songs are in a hula tempo, and I really like the arrangements on these. Hawaiian Hula Eyes itself was quite a big hit. Yeah, quite a few of these songs were popular. I remember, personal memory about this, when this song was popular, I went to a pageant, a Miss America local pageant, for Miss Diamond Head in 1982 or 3 or something around there when this was out. And one of the contestants danced to Hawaiian Hula Eyes, and Debbie Nakanilua was her name. And when I saw her in that local, I was like, wow, this song and her and the performance and everything is a perfect match. And she just needs to stick with this song and keep doing it. And sure enough, she did it at Miss Hawaii, and she won Miss Hawaii, and she was in the top 10 at Miss America dancing to Hawaiian Hula Eyes. So spot them. The brothers Cazimero, Proud Family. You can't really go wrong getting a brothers Cazimero album. They're all beautiful. The music's all very, very beautiful on it. Here's the 1984 album, Island in Your Eyes. They did a really nice version of Molokai Sweet Home. Ka'ena, I think their rendition of Ka'ena, it's a perfect match of the voice to the song. It was almost like this song would just have been written for them. My Hawaii, a Kui Lee song, which I really like. And they did a love theme from the Mutiny on the Bounty, Follow Me, which kind of is an unusual song for them to have done, but they do a very haunting version of it. So, yeah, this is a nice album, too. Then we have The Sound of the Sea Surrounds Me. This also is a gatefold. It has the title track as a medley with Sound of the Sea Surrounds Me and the theme from Diamond Head. I guess since they did so well with the theme from Mutiny on the Bounty, they kind of kept with the theme, movie theme. Eku'ule is a beautiful song from this album. Yeah, Kuhio Beach, they do a nice version of that. You know, and they're so well known, they don't have to like say the brothers Cazimero or what anything, they just Cazimero. And I always laugh because that name outside of Hawaii, nobody knows that name is like an odd name, Cazimero. You know, they're kind of confused by it. And I always laugh just as a joke. You know, I call them the brothers Quasimodo because Quasimodo, they probably know that name from Hunchback. But anyway, it's nothing, or no reflection on the brothers Cazimero. I just think it's funny because nobody knows that name. In This Time Past, songs from Mama's Songbook. Now, I believe this is the last final release they did. This is 1986. As I said previously, they continued on into the CD era, putting out CDs on a regular basis. They still put out CDs from time to time. Not every year, maybe every other year or something. But they still are there, and they still continue to produce music here. This album is a collection of old Hawaiian songs that they had not yet recorded. So, Naka Pueo, Kona Kaiopua, Niu Hau Hau, Maki Ailana, etc. These are mostly kind of well-known songs that they had not yet done their own version of, and they have a very unique style. So, the songs are in their style on this album. That is going to wrap up the Brothers Cazimero, and we will listen to some samples. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video, and leave some comments if you have any on any of these records or thoughts about them. And tune into my other channel, Hawaiian Leisure Hour, if you'd like to hear selections from some of these albums or all of my Hawaiian records. Kaiwaza saying we'll see you next time.